How's it going, guys? Talking vaping, and a happy new year. This is going to be my first review of the new year 2017. That's me. And it couldn't happen to, there are a bunch I could have done. This just happened to be the one that fell into rotation, but I'm actually honored and proud to do it anyway because it is a line that I've actually gotten to know a little bit on a personal note behind the scenes. It is InvaZion, and if you've seen the first few that I've done on this line, you will know that I am a big fan of the label art that is used on this. This is their flavor menu, and this is their bottle. And bam, look at that. That is just wickedly sick looking. Just the art on this is just super, super stunning. It just has that deep space alien look to it, and they are just each label in the six flavor line are all different, but they are all just as morbid and just as death looking like that. I mean, these are just really solid. There is the name of the company, InvaZion with a Z. That is the name of the flavor. This one happens to be Neutrino, which is an orange tangerine dreamsicle flavor. We will get into that. There is the warning and ingredient labeling, as is custom. It is a 30 ml bottle, and it is a 3 nicotine, and it is a 7317. Sorry, yeah, my math's off. It's a 7327 VGPG ratio. You can check them out at vaporschoice.com. That is vapors, VAPERZ, choice.com. For purchase as well. They do have the full lineup there and the full flavor menu. They are on Instagram and Facebook as well. Great people behind the scenes on this. Definitely check them out. And if you are interested in purchasing any flavor in this line from InvaZion at Vapor's Choice or directly from them if you want to contact them, throw my name into there. That's me right there. And it'll save you 25% off. So it's actually a pretty good deal. It's a great line so far. Look to see the rest of them, and we'll check this out. As you can see, it is safety sealed. So it is a first vape, first review. And as always, we are going to be dripping on a fresh wick, which, as always, what I use, Texas Tough Cotton. Love this stuff. Works really well, just really durable. And the main thing about it that I like is that it doesn't hold cottony taste when you vape, especially on a first vape, so that works really well for me. You basically get to jump right into flavors, so it's pretty solid on there. So we're going to go ahead and bust this open, and we're going to test this out and see how this is as far as an orange tangerine dreamsicle style flavor. And while I'm trying to fight this and bust this open, I hope everybody had a good holiday season. And I just want to make it aware, you know, I do try to be as unbiased as possible with my reviews, whether it's a flavor I like, whether it's a flavor I don't like, whether it's something that works for me or does not, and I try to explain why. It's just, I want to make sure that it's just my opinion. You know, I'm not trying to impose it on anybody. I'm not trying to tell anybody that this is what they're supposed to get as a vapor, because everybody is different. Everybody has a unique style and flavor profile that they enjoy or go for, and that's what makes the vaping community so awesome, is the diversity of it. So I'm just trying to give a more informative base on this. So, you know, just let's just make sure that we're not taking this as an imposing, forced opinion, so to speak. I'm just trying to give you more information about a specific brand or flavor so that you have more information to go off of to see if it's something that you might want to try. That's it. End of story. That's all I'm trying to do. So now we're going to go ahead and open this up. Very fruity. I mean, not an artificial fruit. It's more of a, it has more of a tangerine than orange, but it doesn't have a citrusy kick to it, which is kind of good, because a lot of times the citrus comes off more of like the peel or the rind of the fruit, and that always ends up being a bit more harsh than it should be. That has a very clean fruity smell to it for a tangerine. So we're going to go ahead and bust this up on here, get this all juiced up, and give this a go ahead and see how this goes as far as for a dreamsicle flavor, to see if it does have, you know, the fruit and creamy type flavor to it, as most people are accustomed to for a dreamsicle style, or if it's going to be more fruit than anything else. We shall see. That is part of why I do what I do, so we can find out and see where this goes from here. So, go ahead and do a quick pre-burn on this. And check this out. Get a little bit more in here. Get that cotton really, really saturated. Okay, so go ahead and get this capped. And as always, as you can see right there, at my trusty 75 watts. So this is Neutrino from InvaZion Liquids. Always dense clouds with this line, and it's, regardless of what the mix ratio is so far, I've discovered there are different ratios for the different flavors, but regardless of what they are, the clouds have always been rock solid, and that's really impressive. I'm going to drop a little bit more off just to top it off. That cotton should be pretty soaked through. And like I said, it works really well. You know, don't get too much of a cottony taste, if at all, depending on the flavor. But if you like good cotton, you should check it out on Instagram. It's Texas Stuff Cotton. Okay, so as you saw, the clouds are really, really solid. Now, flavor-wise, I'm definitely going to say it has a bit more of the fruit flavor than I was expecting, especially when it says the Dreamsicle. I was expecting to have a little bit more creaminess to it. Now, I haven't had a whole lot of creamsicle, actual creamsicle pops in my life, so I can't say for sure. You know, some people get it, get a little bit more of a cream flavor out of it. Some people get more of the fruit flavor out of it, depending on whatever the other flavor is on it. But this, and I'm going to say it's probably because of the tangerine aspect, that does have a little bit stronger of a flavor than orange does. But regardless, either way, it is a very clean, it is a very fruity type flavor, but it is not an overly abundant flavor. It's not too much of a punch in your face to where it's too much. It's strong enough that you definitely get the taste of it, so that you're not losing it through the vape. Most vapors I know, they hate when they find a really good flavor they like, but then about halfway through the vape or quarter of the way through the bottle, the flavor is like gone. This is a very solid flavor. You definitely do not lose it at all during the vape of it. You definitely get, like I said, it's definitely more tangerine than orange for me. There is an undertone of creaminess to that. For me, honestly, I would like to have tasted a little bit more of a cream in it. I think, you know, just when most people think of Dreamsicle flavor, that, you know, they're going to assume that it's supposed to be more of a creamier fruit. This is definitely more fruit than cream, but it definitely still is a really enjoyable vape. It's very light. It's not a heavy vape. What's surprising about it is this company does offer a 0, 3, 6, and 12 in nicotine. Mine is a 3. There's absolutely no throat hit in this at a 73, 20, 27. It's in that 70, 30, 75, 25 range. A lot of times that does tend to give a little bit of a throat kick to it. Not too harsh, but there usually is one. There isn't any for this. And for a fruit flavor, that's actually really impressive in itself, because fruit flavors, being lighter flavors in general, the throat scratch does tend to come out a bit more. So that's definitely a plus in this. Overall, again, like the other flavors that I've tried, this is a rock solid line. I'm telling you. Some of the flavors are a little bit more of a unique mix, which is good because they don't fall into that realm of commonplace like a lot of flavors are out there. And the vapes themselves, the clouds are abundant, the flavor is on point. It definitely is a rock solid line to try. Like I said, if I had to say a con about this flavor at all, it would just have been that me personally, as a cream or a custard yogurt type vapor, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more on the cream side. But as a fruit flavor, regardless, this is a straight solid vape anyways. So no matter what, definitely give it a try. And like I said, for a first time try, I don't care who you are, I don't care where your shop is, I don't care what state you're in. You see labels like this on a shelf, you're going to ask what it is, just out of curiosity, just because these are amazing. But the vape itself is still a really rock solid vape anyways. And even if it's a first time try, like I said, check them out at vaporschoice.com. Throw my name into Token Vaping. It'll save you 25% off. I mean, who doesn't want to save money? But it's a nice way to break into a new line, and to try out some flavors that you may not have thought of to begin with. So definitely check them out at vaporschoice.com, InvaZion Liquids on Instagram, and they're also on Facebook. InvaZion Liquids, thank you so much. It is great to know you guys a bit more. It's great to work with you guys. It's great to do the reviews on your line. Your flavors are really on point. It is always a privilege and honor to be able to help companies get their name and their flavor profiles out there. As always, guys, I appreciate the love and support that you guys show me by watching my videos. As always, you know me, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience, no matter what it is, whether it's a particular video, a particular line, a flavor, whatever, let me know. I will do everything in my power to try to make it work for you so that you can better enjoy your vaping experience. That's all I want to try to do, is help as many vapors as possible. So until next time, as always, welcome in the new year. Happy 2017, everybody. Vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.